Hello everyone, welcome to the Louis Vuitton part of the Greece video. So I told you in another video that I was going to be filming a Dior part and a Louis Vuitton part, and so this is a Louis Vuitton part of the sit down video, not like my crazy fast ones that I was trying to film. So that way I can just tell you guys just a little bit more in depth about shopping in Greece, how it went for me. So stay tuned for today's video. Okay, so one thing I have to say about my experience in Greece was they had pretty much everything. I mean, I travel all over the world and I rarely find everything on my list. So I found it very interesting that in Greece there really weren't too many lines anywhere, and that's really rare because, you know, usually, like, for example, I go to the Paris location a lot, like on Champs-Elysees, and I'm shocked with like the line. It's like wrapped around and it's like they're just opening and it's just like a million people and you're like, okay, I'm gonna be here a while, and then by the time you get in, a lot of the best sellers are gone. Like the Pochette Métis, I remember one time I got that when I went to Cannes, and that was rare. Like, I remember they gave it to me and then there were like a bunch of women that were like, drop it, put it down, and I was like holding on to it. I was like, okay, let me show you what else I want. And the guy was like, yeah, hold on to that. Like, we're gonna hold on to all the stuff. Like, it was just so much. And so in Greece, specifically Athens and Mykonos, they had things that I've been asking for and never get. And so I will start off with the agenda. This is an item that every single time I go to Louis, in every single country, they're like, we don't have it, ha. And I'm like, okay, what about in like this print? And they're like, we don't have any, not in that size, not in that color, not in anything. Like, no, nothing. It's just no. And so the one that I've been having for the longest time is this one, which is the medium sized one, the MM. And I love it, but I also realize it's too small for me. So now I have the smallest one, the medium one, and I'm like, I've come to realize I really needed the GM. This one's great and all. This is like the perfect size for my purse. But writing wise, it just wasn't making the cut. Love you still gonna use it, just not as like, it just can't be like a diary and like an everyday type of agenda. This one's more for like doctor's appointments. I don't know, like when you don't need to write too much. So the one I've been searching for that I told you they never have, I went in and they were like, we have it, and I was like, oh my god. So I took it. This is the only style they had available, but I was just happy they had it available. I already went ahead and bought like all the inserts for it, which are so easy to find. It's A5 inserts for, this is the GM size, the large size. They also have a bigger one that's like a desk one, but that one's like very big. Like this one you can still like take around with you. I put this one in my Neverfull bag. And so just so you see, like, it has like all the papers, I have all the, like, you know, it fits a lot. Like you can actually have like a diary. You know what I mean? Like you can actually sit here and write in this thing. Like, I love it. It has a little pen holder, so I went ahead and put a pen there. If one day I want to get it personalized, I will get my initials hot stamped on it, which are LV anyway, so I don't think anyone would mind if for whatever reason I wanted to sell it, which I don't want to. I love this. Not even selling the other one. But just so you can see the size difference. My PM size, I don't have it on me. I would show you, but I don't. It's just slightly smaller than this one, like this big and like to here, and so it was just it was like comically small in comparison. I had hoped it would work for me and it didn't. Hope this one would. This is the winner. Very much a Goldilocks moment. Just this is the GM size, was the size for me. Very happy I finally found it. Next thing I bought my very first of, I don't have where to put things. I bought the Kirigami. And I have the Kirigami in the original, which is conveniently right behind me. Don't mind me. So this is the original Kirigami, and I added straps to it. But anyway, so this was, you know, it's still sometimes hard to find, not always, but it is the classic, so at least you know it'll be around. I bought these inserts for it on Etsy, and then I put this on it, but I realized I like it so much because it is 3-in-1 that I wanted to buy different ones. Every time I go to another country and say, show me anyone that's not the original, they like laugh in my face. They're like, there's none. There was maybe one this morning and it sold like with the first customer, and I'm like, great. So I've never gotten another Kirigami, but now I'm in Greece, and so I'm like, do you have any Kirigami? And they're like, why, yes we do. So my mom had been trying to get this one, the original, and she could never find it, and they had it, so she got one, and then I got this one, and I'm so very happy So look how beautiful this is. So nice. It's this is the large one of the 3. And so what I can do is buy an insert for this one and then get, because I don't like this color strap for this one. Although I usually don't use, I usually use it more like to catch everything in my bag, like a catch-all, but just in case I ever want to wear it like a little clutch, I could do that. And I'm just so happy to have a different design because I do want to collect these. They're just hard to find. It's like Pokemon. And so anyway, this is the medium-sized one that comes in it. So very cute. And then the tiny one. And I'll show you the interior for each of them. So that's the interior for this one. Then there's the interior for the medium. And then the interior for the large. Just look how pretty the design is. So I'm very, very happy with this purchase. This is probably one of the things I was the most excited about of all of them. Just, I love these. And I actually do use them. I really do. I've been using the medium size, which is this one, but in the monogram. And I've been using it in pretty much every purse. Like I always have like backpacks and things, and I just want to throw something like this size in it. And then I fill it up with all my other things, like a bag and a bag and a bag. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm just super ecstatic that I got that. Next thing I got, the very first for myself of, are a pair of sunglasses. So they come in this little dust bag. Pardon that they're dirty, I have been using them. And these are the sunglasses. So these, I think they're just like a very like normal shape, nothing too crazy, pretty like straightforward. They have the little design right here. And just another little detail right there. And I just thought these were so cute. Just, you know, nothing too crazy like I said. And I like that these are like sturdy because my sister also bought a pair. She already left, so I can't show hers. So similar. Hers had more of a little bit of a cat eye shape and they were like lighter. And then the design along the side went further towards the ear. And but yeah, I just really like mine. She really liked hers. And then my mom regrets not having bought a pair after she saw us in ours. I want to show you how they give it to you. So they give it to you in this little box. It's like a little drawer. And then inside that you have another box, which opens up like that. And then in here is where they would give you your sunglasses. So it's not necessarily like a travel friendly type of box, but you know, this is more like decor because it looks like a little trunk. Like it's pretty cute. And so I'll just put that back in there. It really is just like decor, so I just carry it in a little dust bag instead. And then there's something else that I had really wanted, and it is this. I think it's called the Nice. It's called the Nice. I did forget which size it is. It's not the biggest one. They didn't have the bigger one. But I do like this size. I figure I'm gonna just stuff it with like a bunch of like I don't know, maybe perfumes or makeup or something. I just like it the way it looks, like just among my things. Like it looks so cute. I feel like look at that, it's adorable. And it's also one of those items that when you try to find it, they're always sold out of it. So this one is the Nice, I was gonna say the Nice Mini. I just had to go and check what size it was. So yeah, super cute, and I just can't wait to just fill it all and just have it just sitting there just looking cute. I do like to just look at all these things. It brings me pleasure. Okay. Next we have a belt. So this is a super cute reversible belt. It's just got the LV here and it's black leather. But then when you flip it over, it's reverse monogram, which is just so nice. I think it's so cute because if you're wearing your little outfit and you feel like showing off the Louis, then you got it there. And then when you feel like being a little bit more casual, you put it towards the back side. And so yeah, I just thought that was super nice. This comes right off and you flip it over. So such a good buy, I think. I actually do use a lot of my belts. Like I still use my like Gucci one that like a lot of people don't wear anymore. I'm like, why not? I have 2 of them, so I wear it. In fact, I actually just bought more. Like I do use them, so why not? You know, your style is unique, it's personal. Don't let anyone like pick on you for it. You know, like you like what you like. Don't let anyone else tell you, is all I can say. So Anyway, moving on. I did also get another bandeau. I just feel like bandeaus are so amazing. They're great for just accessorizing a hat, or for wearing like a little, you know, you want to have like that flight attendant look going on, or if you want to put it on your purse, which is what I usually do. Like, this doesn't even make sense on it. This has its own strap, but I just went ahead and put this on, and it just, I like it. I like looking at that pop of color. And so with this one, I just think this one's like a lot more neutral. I think this one, if you put it on like a travel hat, is just stunning. Like, oh my gosh, why do I always pull a Rambo? I'm always like but anyway, I just think this is such a good buy. It's you know, if you're also trying to like work your way into luxury and you can't necessarily go straight into like leather goods and like purses or things like that, then a good entry point is little bandeaus. And then they have different size bandeaus. This one's like a thinner one, kind of easy to work with, and then they have thicker ones like my other one. This one is also brand new from there, about the same day. This one is just slightly thicker, so this one's just a little bit more. It wasn't too much more, but just so you see the size difference. But I just thought this was like fun, summery colors, like just beautiful. And I do tend to go to a lot of tropical places as well, like, you know, whether it's Florida or like Puerto Rico or wherever. Heck, I haven't been to Mexico, but that seems like a place I could wear something like that at. You know what I mean? Like, it's just colorful, bright, fun, summery. And then you've got your neutral one for whenever. Next, we've got another item that I think would be really good if you're looking to entering and not spending too much, a perfume. And so this is what it comes in. Oh, I had that all wrong. Why was that like that? I've been wearing it. This one smells so good. It's called Eau d'Absence. Correct me if I said that awful. Like, oh my gosh. Let me put this behind so you can possibly read that. There you go. It's just, it smells so good. It just smells really nice. And then it's got this little magnetic cap. It just says like the little LV on it. So yeah, nice little magnetic cap. And this is actually good for travel. Did not buy a single suitcase. Yes, managed to go on this trip with just carry-ons. And so this is actually travel friendly. And putting it the right way up now. And on to our next item. Okay, so remember how I was saying that Greece is like the place where you can find things that you're looking for? My mom, when I was in Barcelona, was like, can you check if they have a passport holder for me? And I want it to be in canvas. And I was like, sure. So I'm like, do you have any passport holders? And this is the sales associate that I met in Barcelona and then ran into him in Greece in Mykonos. And I'm like, I know you. I just met you in April. And now he's in Mykonos. And he's just like, oh my gosh. And he like remembered all the stuff he sold me. I even had a picture with him. But anyway, so he had sold me this one. When I asked for my mom, he was like, all I have it in is the Empreinte. And I was like, you know what? I'll take it. So I bought this one for myself. And I didn't get it like engraved or anything. I just, you know, and just normal. And then my mom was like, oh, well, none for me, I guess. So then in Greece, they had two. They had it in the monogram and they had it in one other print. My sister took one, my mom took this one. And I was like, wow, this place didn't only have like canvas, they had like different ones. Like, that's so great. So yeah, so she got her passport holder. She's super happy. Next, we've got a card holder. Very, very like small, compact, easy to just travel with. Also good if you're like changing bags often, because this will fit in pretty much all of them. I mean, I have some small bags, not too tiny, you know, but like some small, like a mini Valentino. And it's good when you have like small card holders, because then it's so easy to take it from one bag, put in the other, you know it's gonna fit. So this was, I think, a good purchase. Next, we've got the Kirigami I had mentioned that I found one for me, and then my mom got her original one, the monogram one. So she was super, super happy. And then we've got just a few items left. We've got this one, which I own, and then my mom liked it so much she went and bought one for herself, because I have the Pochette Matisse in the reverse monogram, so I had bought this to match it. And then so she bought one now because she hadn't bought it in Italy. And I will say I had shopped in Italy October of last year, and from then to now the price differences, I was like, okay, like it's not horrendous, but I did see the difference from what I had paid for the exact same items versus then versus now. So just remember there are increases, which is why usually when I see it I try to not think about it too much, because it could be gone because one, it's popular, or two, the price will be up next time you find it. On that note, this is something that I too own, and my mom loved it so much she wanted one for herself, so she went and found it, and no one else had it. Everywhere I looked, I did check in Barcelona, they only had it in Empreinte, so she did buy it in the Empreinte, and now she got it in the Monogram Eclipse. Yeah, this is the Monogram Eclipse. She likes it. It's the exact same one I have, which I don't know why, I just feel the need to show you them side by side. And even though mine's gotten a ton of use, I mean, I use mine to death. It looks exactly the same condition wise. Like, that's what I love about Louis Vuitton canvas. It's like just phenomenal quality. And I think I have one last item, which is something that I have two of. It's a Keepall in the size 45. Great for travel, literally just use it over the weekend. And this one is the Monogram, but with the treated leather. So you know how usually you have the vachetta and it's raw? I actually have it here too, which I can show you. 1 second. So I figure I'll show you my Keepalls. This is one that I got September, October of last year, Italy. And it's fully loaded because I literally just used it. I just got back from a trip, so it's so heavy. Whew, I've gotten a lot of use out of that one. And then I have my second Keepall, which I haven't used at all, because I'm kind of like, I want to like do something about the vachetta. So this is the vachetta, totally brand new, as you can see. Haven't used it once, and yeah, I just literally unfolded it because it was still like all folded up, and then I just filled it with some random stuff to try to get it to like uncrinkle. And then this is the brand spanking new one where you don't have to worry about the vachetta. It is treated leather. It's same size. The thing I love about this size is it's the size that fits under your seat in the plane, so no one's going to be taking it away from you, telling you have to put it somewhere else. And I just get uncomfortable with when they're like, oh, you know, we'll have to take this one away and put it underneath. This size is like perfect for under the seat if there's no space in your overhead compartments. So that's what I like about these. You don't have to worry about anything. I haven't tested the larger sizes. I'm perfectly happy with the 45 because also when it's full, I cannot, like my arm's like about to break off. These come with a lock, which I just love. The lock is always going to match your zipper from what I've seen, because my gold one has gold, my silver one has silver, and so they do come with their little lock and key. They also come with this little leather bit so that you can attach it to your suitcase, like so it can like hang from it and like you know, without falling off, which I think is just great and clever that they think of that too. And so yeah, this is the last one. I think this is such an amazing purchase. I mean, Louis Vuitton is known for their leather. Sorry, Louis Vuitton is obviously known for leather, but they're known for their luggage. And so I feel like I can't wait till I actually get like the carry-on ones with the roller wheels. Like, oh my gosh, the spinner. I can't wait to get one of those, but at the same time I'm like terrified that they'll like take it away from me. Like, I don't know, I've seen people like begging, like battling, like, no, don't take it away. But anyway, back to the topic. So Louis Vuitton in Athens, there was no line, none at all. In Mykonos there was like one person, so it really, again, no wait. The stock that they had, everything was like there, like they just had so much inventory. I was shocked. And even as I was leaving, my sales associate was writing me, the one from Athens. She was like, hey, one of the things you wanted got here. And I'm like, I'm literally at the airport, like darn. But at least I know for the future, Athens is phenomenal for so many things, and shopping is definitely one of them. So I do hope you liked today's video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, perhaps subscribe, and I will catch you all for the next video.